Hey you, get on this stick.
Yo, bring it.
Choose your fighter.
Yo.
How's it going, lads?
Fight!
Bang, bang, bang.
Flawless victory.
Side Quest Arcade.
How's it going, gamers? Welcome to Side Quest Arcade. I'm your host today, Micro Manatee, joined by young Rodney for 3 _ Silent Reveries.
Yo, it's been yonder years
Yeah,
since
absolutely.
I fucking recorded. I feel like.
Holy shit, dude! It's been a few weeks at least. It's good. It's good to have you on. Too bad the other two idiots were like, nah, not today.
Yeah, I'm basically a guest at this point. Yeah, I was like all excited all day. It's gonna be all 4 of us, and Brian's like, Brian told us what time we're recording. We're recording at 8:00 Flint's time. Hour later, I'm not recording. You can't tell us what time to record if you're not gonna be here, Brian. It doesn't work like that.
No,
What the fuck?
can't set the schedule and then not fucking follow the schedule. I was all ready.
Yeah.
I'm like drinking tea and shit. I'm like, all right, I gotta get out over this hangover. Gotta get ready to record for the boys. And then, well, I'm not doing it. Matt chimes in. I'm also not doing it. Hello?
Yeah. Matt's just sitting at home, dick in hand, not doing nothing.
I mean, No Nut November over. So like he's
It is over.
it is over, you know.
It is over. Why you hungover? Why you hungover?
Oh, I was at the office Christmas party last night. It got a little wild. Had like a bottle of wine, a few beers, some shot.
A bottle of wine, fancy.
Hey man, gotta pull it out.
Flint's on the come up. For you guys, you can't see Flint if you're just listening. He has like this turtleneck sweater on right now. He drinks bottles of wine.
Oh yeah.
He's
Pinky
no
up
longer
and
the
everything.
man who once just slugged beer out of the fucking growler straight.
Oh, listen, we've reformed since the summer. Now it's the winter. It's cold out. The jazz music's playing next to the fire. I've got the glass of wine. I'm like, oh yeah. Fucking swirling that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
And what are they called? I forgot the band name. I was gonna make a joke there, but we'll just go with what happened at the Christmas party.
Oh, good good
The
segue.
Village People. Did the Village People wear fucking sweaters? That's where I was going with it.
No, I don't think so. I think they were like construction equipment. But good segue there. I like that. Yeah. So
You like that?
I did. Every year, the Christmas party is kind of like a dinner and show sort of thing. So have your meal, and then an act comes on. Sometimes it's a comedian. Last year it was a hypnotist, and this year it was like a talent show thing. And what they do is they get people from the audience, so your coworkers go up and like fuck about, like a morale builder. Everyone laughs and has a good time, and we're doing all different stuff. You had a bunch of girls on horses singing Elvira, like the little fucking wooden toy ones.
Oh, like the stick with the head on it or whatever.
Yeah. They were running around with that. That was pretty funny. Had a guy, he was doing. They were recreating Titanic, so they had them dressed up as like Jack and Rose on the ship. 2 dudes, fake dress on and shit. They're like rolling around the audience. That was pretty funny.
You said it's a talent show where you're told what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
So what's that? Charades or some shit?
Kind
Is that
of
what
like
it's called?
they had actors as like the host, and then the 2 contestants, and then the contestants would recruit people, and they had like preset shit. Like you go behind the stage and they're like, okay, here's your costume. This is what we're doing. You don't have to be good at it. It's just for fun. So
Right.
end of the night comes. I'm sitting there, probably about halfway through that bottle of wine. Got a beer in the other hand, and they're like, well, we're getting some volunteers. And then they fucking pulled a little note card out, and they're like, could Flint Gleason please come up to the front? I'm like, motherfucker. Well, I'm not ready for this. I'm like, half stop. What is this shit? So I guess you can volunteer other people, or you could beforehand. So one of my coworkers was like, I'm gonna volunteer Flint. And she told me, and I was like, I thought she was kidding. I was like, oh, I'm safe this year. I didn't have to volunteer for anything. No, I got fucking voluntold. Someone came in from the back like, guess what, idiot? That's what you're doing today. I'm like, shit. So I get in the back. The guy's like, all right, we're doing the YMCA. I'm sure you've heard of it. I'm like, well, yeah. Like,
no, never heard of it.
Never heard of it. So I'm like, are we really doing this? And they're like, yep. Here's your uniform. They dress us up like the village people. So we had a construction worker and a cowboy, and they gave me the fucking cop uniform. Fucking officer Flint got the fucking hat, the aviator glasses, and the fucking cop shirt. I'm like, oh god.
I wish I had like the short Daisy Duke fucking shorts too.
Oh god, I'm so glad they
that would
did.
have completed the costume.
It would have, It would have. But as it was, I had to keep my regular pants on. But they're pretty tight. I hadn't worn them in a while.
I mean,
I've been doing some squats, so I kind of filled them out. This is the last time I wore them for like a month. I was like, oh shit. So we get up there. Everyone's dancing and clapping and shit. And they're like, all right, do the YMCA. If I didn't fuck it up, I fucked up the YMCA, dude.
How?
Okay.
There's 4 letters.
I know.
Explain to me how you fuck it up.
Okay.
You can't talk and move your hands at the same time?
No. I got that, right? So there's 3 of us in a line, right? And we're going, we're going Y, M, and then I look over at them, right? And I'm doing the C, right? But I'm doing the C like facing the correct way if like I was reading it, not if like the audience is like. So I have a fucking backwards C. Right. I look over at the other 2 idiots. They're like, "What you doing?" Like, oh shit. And but like then the A comes and you're like, oh, I'm pranking you. So I'm fucking strutting around, high fiving people as a cop, getting them all in like a conga line, doing the YMCA. Dressed as a cop. I'm like, oh god. I mean, like, it was better than last year because last year I got hypnotized and that was booty. This year was like, at least
like actual hypnotized.
Yeah,
or like you were faking it. You were faking it.
I was dead ass hypnotized. I woke up afterwards. I was like, what the fuck just happened? And they're like, oh, listen to all the shit you just did. I'm like, oh, damn, dude, did me dirty.
So your old man recorded this footage. He's got footage that he could post in Discord at any moment of
Dude,
you.
my sister's got HD camera footage of me.
Ooh.
I got bodied. We were doing it. I could see them. They had their phones up, and I was like, I want to give you the finger so bad, but I'm too busy doing the YMCA.
Yeah.
You got me. You got me, Chief. So.
Ooh.
After that, slammed some more beers. Like.
So was there like judging of the thing?
Oh yeah. Straight 10s, baby.
Did he win?
Straight 10s, baby.
Straight 10s.
You know it.
Easy. You should have fucking ripped the shirt off. Buttons popping.
But then there's a second collared shirt underneath because I'm still wearing my fucking like nice clothes. Like surprise! I'm still looking nice.
Gotcha.
Oh man, it was a good time. Did some dancing, did some drinking, but I'm not used to drinking wine. Sugar. I don't know how Brian drinks all those Mike's Hard Lemonades. Like waking up, the hangover the next morning, I'm like, oh, that fucking headache. I never get that with beer. Beer never does me dirty like that. Oh, wine out here knocking me on my ass. So.
Beer will do it to me if I'm hammering like a bunch of like Oktoberfest beers that's filled with all kinds of random shit. But yeah, everyday beer. But people don't realize too, wine most times like 13-14%. So like beer, Brian's drinking like full sugar 2% Mike's Hards. That's the sugar. Whereas like wine, the alcohol creeps up on you.
It does.
Well, I guess it could be sugar in the wine too, depending on what you're drinking. But either way,
it's one of those things where like you don't realize you're as drunk as you are until you start like the night ended and I was sitting in the car on the way home. I'm like, holy fuck, I'm fucking hammered. When did that happen? I I was fine, and now I'm what? What the fuck? So, spent most of the day today covering from that, but
Just chewing on your pillow all day?
till about noon, and then I got up, made some toast and shit. Tried to like shake the hangover a little bit.
It's too bad you're still not doing house projects. You could have got up, sweat it out, be good to go.
Yeah, could have like sided a room or sided the fucking house or something like that. Been like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. So you've been not gaming this week.
Not gaming.
Unlucky.
I listened to you motherfuckers last week. Okay, so first of all, let's bring up this this fake Thanksgiving. Fake Thanksgiving is what you call the real Thanksgiving. The whole reason Thanksgiving exists is pretty much because USA. I feel like Brian and fucking Matt, they just knew that you guys talked shit last week, and they're like, we can't handle Bryce the week after we just got done talking shit without him here. So, and you, I don't know how you guys defend yourself. You're talking about fake Thanksgiving. I have reports, that verified reports, that you three were chanting USA at Worlds. You guys were who talk shit upon the United States as Canadians, even though you're inferior. You do not realize that. For some reason, you were chanting USA. How did that feel?
Listen,
did you?
Man, I'm trying to not get deported.
Did you immediately get red, white, and blue? You just felt it bursting out of you.
Sometimes it just happened, man. I've been down there all weekend, drinking American beer, hanging out with Americans. You start adding a little twang to your accent unconsciously because everyone else fucking go, yeah. Sometimes it comes out. I'm trying not to get deported. Like if I'm sitting there like Canada, that sounds dumb as shit next to like a sea of like USA. But
that's gonna have to get clipped. That's going to have to get clipped right there. Flint just literally said, if I'm chanting Canada, that sounds dumb as shit. Mark that one.
I'm not marking it. Yeah, y'all mark it yourself. Listen, this is how I look at it. Our Thanksgiving's first. Therefore, it's the real one. You're copying us. You're copying our Thanksgiving.
What are you thankful for? Us?
No, I'm thankful.
I'm thankful that the USA is the reason we still exist as a country.
Damn, dude. You guys invaded us. You invaded our asses. 18-12. Scoreboard. We won that one. Scoreboard.
Ribcage.org.
Ribcage.org. You got me there. Listen.
I just needed to hear it from your mouth. You were chanting USA.
We were. I can't deny it. You know, it happened.
Okay, I guess you're being a man about it.
It is what it is, you know? We Fro caught us with our fucking pants down. Splice had just won. It was exciting. Figured we gotta traumatize the EU players a little bit more. Fucking I feel so bad for Rival Dog. Oh no.
I imagine you guys looking straight at Fro and all three of your faces were just straight Pikachu meme. Like, oh. What? We've been busted? This is awkward. Oh, you didn't see anything.
Gotta go. Put the hoodie up. Get the fuck out of here.
Fro is never seen again.
Nah. Dude's gone. Bot G rip. That's not an emote, but it should be.
Yeah, feels bad, Rival, dude.
2 years in a row. And I was off one pick, too. Like, fuck. If they just grabbed, fuck was it? Not Mercury. They fucking let Erlang and Mercury through, I think. And they picked up, like, Shibalanke or some shit. It's like, why are you doing that?
Yeah, and it sucks because, like, all of Alpha Jackal's tweets are like, yeah, it's my fault. Damn, it sucks. But, like, pretty much everybody was like, Rival lost in picks and bans. So it's like, no, dude, it's not your fault. But, kind of. A little bit.
Hey, it's a team decision though, right? So it's like, you know, Rival's like, hey, yo, we don't need Erlang and Mercury. Like, well, You think someone on the team, like Ice Ice Baby, like maybe I kind of do want to play Mercury. I don't, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I do want to play the Busted God. So I felt bad for him. Like saw Alpha Jackal, he looked real sad. I was like, man, it sucks. He's still second best. I'm like, I understand though. Like you lose, you're pissed off. It is what it is.
Oh yeah, you don't want to talk to anybody at that point.
No, it's the last thing you want to do. You just want to fucking go, hide somewhere, watch the tape, be pissed off. You don't like, you don't want to talk to people. They're like, it's okay. Like, no,
Yeah.
it's not okay. It's Lost Worlds. It sucks
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah, you got the people who are like, it's okay, and then you act like that. And then you got the crowd who's like, sportsmanship. It's like, motherfucker, you've never been in this scenario in your life if that's your response is sportsmanship. Shut the fuck up.
If you're pissed, like, I think I've had this argument with people on Twitter before, man. I don't get it. Like, if you lose, you have every right to be fucking furious with yourself, right? Like,
I'm pretty sure we got in like a 50, 100 fucking tweet battle with Duke about this.
I think we did. I did.
Yeah.
Dude. I love talking to Duke Sloth on Twitter when I disagree with him. Like, he bodies me 99.9% of the time, but it's always a good conversation, and he's willing to do it if you want to think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, yeah. No, I still I just agreed to disagree on that one. Like when you lose a big game, it's okay to be mad. People are like, oh, it's not very sportsman. Like, the other team won. They don't give a shit. Like, oh man, that guy's mad. Doesn't matter. I got the fucking trophy. You're walking away. They don't give a fuck what you're doing, and your teammates are just as mad as you are. It's like, what? Who the fuck cares? Let him be mad. Let him fucking throw some shit. I don't know.
And it just goes both ways too. I remember the Patriots lost the Super Bowl one year, and Gronk was out at the club getting smashed, dancing, doing Gronkowski shit, and then people were like gave him shit because he was out partying, and he just lost the Super Bowl. He should be sad. He should be upset. He shouldn't be out having fun, partying.
Yeah.
Everybody just bitch.
Exactly. But he'd been fucking alone in his hotel room. They would have been like, he's got to go out for the fans and show them it's okay. Like,
yeah.
Idiots. I don't get it.
You're maple back, dude. Pathetic.
What do you mean pathetic? You know, like not enough syrup?
Pathetic. I'm telling you, motherfucker, you said you didn't get his boneless without me there. You are lucky I was not there for that fucking bath. I was totally prepared the whole time leading up to it. Like when I was like considering going, I was like, gonna get one of those blue plastic fucking kiddie pools.
Oh no.
Fill that motherfucker to the top with maple syrup. And your ass was fucking diving in it. Cannonball in it, something into it. It was not going to be you in the shower getting fucking a couple things of maple syrup squirt over your head. You got out easy with that. You're lucky. You're lucky.
Man, I'm glad because that shit sucked as is. I can't even imagine what a fucking kiddie pool of syrup would smell like, dude. Holy shit. Like,
I wish I would have got that smell, how bad it actually smelled.
It was so bad. I mean, it was bad for them, but it was in my fucking nose. Like, it was in my mouth. All I could taste was just syrup. And I was like, oh. I didn't think that much scent could come out of, like, 6 bottles. I thought, like, oh, that's all we got? I can live through that. And then it was like, no, this sucks dick.
Did it even smell mapley anymore, or it just smelled like shit?
It just smelled, like, super sickly sweet. Like, there was not... I couldn't smell maple. It was just... It was like...
It wasn't real maple syrup anyway.
No.
Really
You know what? The Canadian in me is really glad that we didn't waste that much pure maple syrup. Because that's so much work.
Yeah.
That's so much work to get that shit. And you're like, oh,
It is.
man.
Dude, sugaring is fun as fuck, though.
It's
You get so hammered, dude. Just sitting in the fucking sugar house. Fucking... Ooh.
Everything's fucking boiling down. You're like, hell yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It's time. You guys do the thing where you fucking put it out in the snow, like little lines of syrup, and you get like fucking little syrup popsicles? You guys do that shit?
I've never done that, no.
Oh, dude, that's the best part. Go out in the fucking woods with a little spoonful of syrup and just like fucking ladle it in the snow, and it freezes. and you just scoop it up. It's like a little snow-covered syrup candy.
I'm gonna try that next time.
Hell
I'm
yeah,
an old
dude.
vermin. My
Go
brother fucking sends me this video. He's like, "Oh, dude, it's so nice out. It's like there's a foot of snow." I'm like, it's 70 degrees. I got the fucking barbecue going. This is nice.
No winter coats in sight. This is great.
No winter coats. Yeah, then the fucking before I forget, one last thing, fucking gripe I had about you guys. This is like gripe about you guys made it out easy. Matt said his whole thing about how the HRX after party sucks is because they gave him a Jack and Coke that was all Jack and no Coke. Heh, excuse me? That is your complaint? Dude, bartender sucks. Filled my glass, Jack, no Coke. Oh, what a sorry,
Oh,
buddy. No. Oh, the pussy.
To be fair, that battle brew sucked dick. They just weren't prepared, so it was like.
Oh, and that's what it was. The
that's
battle
what it
brew.
was.
Yeah.
We didn't go.
I've been
to the
about
after
this. I
party.
know what it's like. It's like filled with fucking just hot, sweaty gamers, and you would think by now that they would have the formula figured out there because it's every year people go to Battle and Brew, but
No. We saw some shit there, man. Fucking people rented out the Wii U to look at like manga and like zoom in on the titty, like the fucking.
No.
Yeah, they rented out a whole ass Wii U for that. I'm like, you could just do that at home. Like play some Mario Kart or Smash or something. Don't. What are you doing?
yeah.
Like there's people in line waiting to use a fucking console, and they're like, no. Look at titty.
That's just like one of those things you got to figure out though. Like you have to go there yourself to experience, like
Yeah.
to not go back. Because everybody, I remember last year, everybody's like, let's go to Battle Brew. Let's go to Battle Brew. It's like, no, like, let's stay in the hotel and fucking send it.
Yep.
Or let's go out somewhere else that's not Battle Brew. So you gotta learn your own lesson. Now you know.
Yeah. Once you know, it's like, oh, okay. I'm glad I went. I never want to go again. It's one of those things like it's a one and done. Whatever. Never have to go back. Hotel was way better this year too. You would have been way happier. You could stay in the bar till like 4 a.m. and not bother a single person.
Shit, really?
Yeah, because it's like all the floors are sealed off from like the bar atrium.
As it should, which is a much
Yes.
better.
Way better system. So like they stopped selling beer at like 1 a.m. but you can stay down there as long as you want. And so like we stayed there till like 4 a.m. We brought a case of beer down and we were just like, here, just fucking plopped it on the counter. We started passing out fucking beers.
Did you clean up after yourself again?
No, they cleaned up for us.
Oh, okay.
Bartender came over. He's like, where are these cans coming from? I'm like, I don't know. Got a can in my hand. I got no idea, dude.
What can? What can
What
you
are
talking
you
about?
He's like, this isn't ours. I'm like, well, it's here now, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Where do you think I got it? From you, duh.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I thought you guys were selling fucking cans of Bud that you can get at that store across the street. Fucking thrifty. Of you.
There was a shitload of people there all night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we hung out with Coop and Vinny for most of that. They were just like bullshitting. A lot of the EU pros were there, hanging out at the bar, drinking. So talked to a few of them, just kind of like chilling, chatting. Zyro's is nice as fuck, dude. He's super cool to talk to.
Just a nice EU left.
Just a nice, yeah. He was just fun. We talked for like 40 minutes, just about random shit, just about different games and whatever. He thought because like we knew Coop. He's like, are you guys like pro players? I'm like, no, absolutely not.
We're VIPs.
Yeah, he's like, wait, so you just play Smite with Cooper? I'm like, yeah. It's like, fuck, I feel bad for you guys. I don't know.
Yeah, we're not that special. We just happen to play a Smite with Coop. That's
Yeah,
it.
we just know him. We're just friends. He's like, oh, all right.
I'm sorry. That's not what's unfortunate. Unfortunate is like, oh, so you just play Smite with Vinny? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Man, playing Smite with Vinny's fun because he gets so mad at like the littlest
He
shit.
does.
Upset
He does.
all the time. But it's whatever.
Speaking of upset, I need you to tell me how upset Brian got playing Soul Calibur. Or no, Smash, right?
Smash, yeah. Dude, very.
He said he got upset last week.
Very upset. So, like, dude, he's putting his controller down. He's fucking like, I can't play with you guys because of this fucking projectile spam. And we're like, brah, we're playing items on Smash Brothers with like 4 people. It doesn't matter. This isn't for any of marbles. We're just fucking around. Trevor's in the cooking corner. Dr. Mario throwing pill bottles. Brian and Nate are having a 1v1 in the corner. No one's fucking with Trevor. So Trevor's like, I'm just going to keep throwing fucking pill bottles until someone stops me. Brian was like, Trevor, stop it! And he just fucking puts his controller down. Can't have this 1v1 with fucking projectiles in the corner. Come at me. Like, okay, man, you all relax. Just fucking back off. Maybe don't play for the rest of the night. But, like, you don't got to yell about... And even, like, because he took a break. Right? He's playing with Define Pride, and projectiles were happening again. He was like, I'm going to bed. And he just fucking, like, laid down on the bed, but we're all still there playing. Like, all right, dude.
I picture Brian being like, I'm going to bed. Literally stands up, walks around the corner of the bed, pulls the sheets down, and like lays down straight on his back and looks at the ceiling. Like, that's what I imagine.
No, dude, he just like, because we were all sitting on the end of the bed, he just like earplugs in, laid down. Like that's get up. He was just like,
okay. Didn't even move to let somebody else hit his spot. Just lay down.
He's there. He's going to bed. We're like, all right. Every once in a while, like we're like playing and we're complaining about something, like, oh, what the fuck? And he's like, because there's projectiles in the air, and he's like still complaining about it behind us. Like, you're not even playing, Brian. You're not even playing. We don't care.
So do your characters in Smash have projectiles, or is it like Brawlhalla where he picks shit up off the ground?
No. So characters just have them. Some do, some don't. So like Mario, you can just press B and he'll just shoot fireballs forever. You don't have to like.
So it's just part of the game.
Yeah, it's just part of the game. Just what characters do.
That's why you're upset about it.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta calm down. It's just there, like.
Oh, poor Brian.
And like, it's not even like they do a lot of damage. It's like, you know, when you hit someone with an item in Brawlhalla, like it's enough to like kill you. Sometimes they're like, what the fuck? Like when you're throwing axes off the side of the wall and it's like fucking kill it. Yeah, not in Smash. In Smash, it's like it does like 2% flat, and the more you get hit with them, the less damage they do over time. So I'm like, it literally does nothing. Like you just, it's just like an annoyance. Like, I keep getting hit with that. It sucks dick. But
yeah, especially like you were saying, if you play like me in that, and it's like 3 of us. If you're not fighting me, like I'm not gonna try to actively engage in this fight. I'm gonna fuck off in the corner and let you two kill each other and fucking throw shit at you from a distance.
Dude, when you're playing Brawlhalla,
some people they say that's pussy, but no.
Part of the game. You want to have a 1v1, go set up a 1v1 lobby and play for. But like items are on, the stage hazards are on. So like I'm dying like 4 times in a row to some like lava laser that comes out of fucking nowhere and just kills you. I'm like, oh, guess I'm dead. That sucks dick. Whatever. I'll wait till this one's over. Fucking Aiden's playing Kirby, just like fucking. He could go up in the air and then slam down on people. He's just doing that over and over and over.
Over and over.
Like, Aiden! We're like yelling at him, but like I'm not even really mad. I'm just like, fucking, I can't believe that hit me. Fuck.
Yeah. Hyping it up.
Hell yeah. So Smash is way more fun when you got people like that just dicking about. But yeah, Brian,
yeah.
Muy upset. It's all right.
Muy upsetto.
Muy upsetto, dude. Just couldn't handle it. Can't take the projectiles. Get out of the kitchen. I don't know what to tell you. Can't take the heat.
Yeah. Hyping this shit up though. Yeah. So I haven't been gaming really too much, unless you count mobile shit. Me and I play fucking Clash of Clans still in 2018, but it's with like Dave and Trelly and their boy Dark. So it's like a bunch of us gamer nerds just playing mobile phone games in 2018.
Good shit.
So still good shit. I don't know. I feel like most of my time is still like mobile shit, because I'll get up and be like, all right, I'm gonna wake up early, going to work. Next thing you know, I've been laying there playing shit on my phone for the next hour and a half, not even getting up. So yeah, we have family coming for Thanksgiving. Finally got to play the Switch for the reason that I got it, other than, you know, the wife playing Zelda.
Hell yeah.
We fucking Mario partied it up a whole bunch. Haven't even taken any other games out of the plastic because everybody liked that so much. They thought it was funny, you know, like hyping up the Kirby shit. my wife's brother and his girlfriend. And fucking Mario Party on some of the maps, you can get those coinados.
Yeah.
They literally only used it on me every single time. Took all my coins. They thought it was like the funniest shit in the world. So I'm saying, you motherfuckers, it's just bullshit. In the back of my head, I'm like, okay, you guys can stop. Like, it's not funny.
On the low,
shit's not
on the
funny.
low, I'm a little bit mad.
Yeah, leave me alone. Give me my fucking coins.
Let me win this game. Well, just one time.
Yeah,
Just one time.
yeah.
I haven't got Mario Party.
So
I should.
you have it? It's good shit. It just sucks because it's not something we'd be able to play together because it's all like local.
Yeah, that kind of sucks, dude.
But it'd be awesome if there was like an online one. I never looked into why there isn't.
They just decided not to put it in. Like, they put the mini games in, I think, but that's it. So you can't. Which I don't understand because, like, it's 2018 and you're charging people to play online and your fucking flagship game doesn't have online. So, what are you doing, Nintendo? Get on it. Just fucking put them on there. Like, Monopoly has had online for fucking decade. You can't fucking put it on for Mario Party? I don't know.
Do they? Yeah, I might need to get Monopoly.
Yeah, they got Monopoly in the Play Store, dude. It was on sale. I wouldn't buy it now. It's like $45. I'm not paying $45 for Monopoly, but
Dude, I could probably sit there in front of the TV and get fucking hammered playing Monopoly online with people.
listen, we'll look into it because I'm down to play some fucking online Monopoly. Get in the Discord call like, you fucking took the fucking Park Place again? Like, yeah, bitch, get out of here.
We could collab, yo. Flint, come on, let's build this hotel right here real quick.
Yeah. Monopoly with Discord DMs. That's too powerful. DM each other like, yo, Bryce, I'm gonna sell you this property for dirt cheap. What? Just do it.
Hell yeah. You get these 2 railroads, I'll get these other 2 railroads. We'll get these motherfuckers. If you win, I win. Easy.
Easy clap. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Get the other boys on. They're not gonna know. They're not gonna know.
Let's just focus Brian the whole time. I'm sick of this. Go to jail, spam.
These fucking railroads. I'm not a train conductor.
I'm going to bed.
Going to bed.
Tell me, do not pass go. I'll show you.
I want my $200.
Chance this. Throws the card across the room.
Brian, he's got a real Monopoly board out for like the fucking reference. It's colored in a marker. Find the optimal.
Hey, this is roast Brian episode.
Yeah, this motherfucker got off light last week. Dude got a love tap, and you just got called a weeb over and over again. We didn't read them out, but you just got called a weeb. On recap.
Yeah, we're doing it this week, right?
Yeah, we are.
Fuck it. I was waiting for somebody to roast Brian. Soul Calibur. Dirt.
Nope.
I was waiting for it, dude. It's easy. It's easy. I'll save it. I got a roast for Brian. I'll save it till then. So yeah, other than that, fucking just house shit. I've been trying to be more I've been trying to flint it up. I haven't been digging fucking trenches and sewers and shit yet.
Oh.
But I had an electrician come over to like look at some stuff. And one of the things I didn't know is easy. My wife wanted a fucking dimmer in one of the rooms up here. And electrician's like $220. I'll do it. Something like $220. I Googled, like, I went on one YouTube video. All you literally do is change the fucking switch and put in dimmable light bulbs, and that's it. It cost me $20, and I did it myself.
Hell yeah. It's not hard, man.
$20, $220. What the fuck?
Dude, it's all that labor. That labor gets you, man. That's how they make their fucking bread and butter. Get you fucking hands
Trying
on.
to be more handy.
Do it. Hell yeah. Get that
Change
confidence.
the door.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I pretty much did one thing. I changed the light switch, saw it that the house didn't catch on fire. I was like, I pretty much need a beer now. It was like noon. Noon on Friday or some shit. I'm like, my day is done.
Yeah. Your wife asks what you did today, you just fucking go to the switch and go fucking lights on and off.
Boom.
Sit back down with the beer. I did it.
This was for you.
Did it all for you. Get bodied, idiot.
What do you do this week?
Man, I've been back on the Smite grind. Been playing some generic MOBA game. Sorry. Oops. Been playing a lot of that. Playing with Coop and Trevor. I think those motherfuckers have boosted my elo because the amount of pro players I've seen in my casual ass conquest games is too high. It's too fucking high, dude. Like, and even when I'm alone, like I just played a game, like before we recorded. I'm like, I'll hop on a casual conquest, frag some idiots. Motherfucking Zalia and Mollusk are in my game, on my team. I'm like, what? Why are you here? And like everyone in the game except me has fucking masters or diamond borders. I'm like, I'm not that good, motherfucker. Now
you got your own server. Go play on it.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you guys doing here? And now I gotta like focus up. Like I was back in my chair, like leaned back like this, like, oh yeah, here's some conquest. And then I saw them in the game, like I gotta fucking sit up. I gotta turn my music. Oh fuck, I'm stressed out now.
Yeah.
God damn it. I gotta try not to die and actually buy wards. Pay attention. I'm like, oh man, this sucks dick. So, been doing a lot of that. It's pretty fun. And then the other thing I guess is been playing a lot of Switch. Did some not Smash Bros. Did some Mario Kart with my sister. That's always fun as fuck. I had friends come over from Hamilton. We played like 4 people. And they're not very good at Mario Kart. I'm be real. They don't listen to them. They're fucking butthole. Like we went up to 150cc and they're like, this is too fast. And they were coming in like 12th every time. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, like that's the difference with like Mario Party. You can play it with like people who don't like game really, and they still have a chance most of the time.
Yeah.
At some of like the mini games, and they can randomly fuck off and get 3 stars in a row. If you're bad at Mario Kart, you're just bad. Like you're never gonna win.
No, and if you don't own it, you'll never get better. Like you can't get better. Like it doesn't take long. Like it took I played with for like a week, and now I'm like racing at 200cc. And I'm like, oh okay, I understand how the game works. I can kind of win most of the time. But if you don't have the game, you're just gonna continuously go over people's houses and come in last every time. I get upset.
I don't know. I feel like Mario Kart is one of those games. Like once you've played Mario Kart, you understand how Mario Kart works. So I feel like anyone you touch, you play a couple games, your Mario Kart's back. Probably not 200cc level back. Throw me in the 50cc and we can play there all day.
Oh hell yeah!
But...
I found that they were getting less mad at 50 or 100 because they weren't losing to the NPCs. They were just losing to like me and my sister. Right? When you start losing to the computer, that feels pretty bad. I feel like, oh, this sucks dick. I don't want to play fucking Metal Mario is beating me and he's not even a person. Yeah. But hey, this is how it is, man. I always pull out the fucking Mario sports games and shit. I'm like, you guys are gonna learn today. I've only been able to play my sister.
Tennis is one that you gotta play. Like you have to own to be good at tennis.
Yes. I haven't ever played Tennis Aces. I would get it if it was Mario Strikers, but like I'm like I can't pay $80 for a fucking tennis game, man. I just can't. Like I'm not into that.
Yeah.
But it looks clean, but I'm just like I know I wouldn't play it.
Yeah. Mine's still in the plastic. I got it though.
Hell yeah. Oh, there you go. You got it. That's good if people get tired of Mario Party though, and then like you all suck. So it's not like one person's just way better because they've been playing Mario Tennis for like the last 2 months. It's like, oh, we all just suck dick. We're all learning together. That's fun. For sure. And fuck, what else did I do? I was getting ready for Smash and I was like, you know what, man? I got a fucking electrical engineering diploma and shit. Like I'm gonna customize my GameCube controller. So I was like, oh, that'll be cool, right? So I changed the cord, so like the normal one's all black, and I got like fucking paracord on it now.
Ooh.
That shit. It sounds dumb. That shit took like fucking 4 hours to do. I didn't think it would be that hard. Like I was reading the instructions online, I'm like, this is some fucking easy shit. Putting the fucking cable through another cable, fucking took me like 2 hours. My hands were fucking killing me at the end, man. It's like, because the one cable's got fucking copper wrapped around it, and so when you start feeding it through, all the copper's getting pushed down and down and down and down. So like it fucking like bunches up. You can't get the cable through anymore. You gotta pull back and fucking tape the copper up and start again. And I was just sitting there like, fuck, this sucks dick. But now that it's done, I'm like, oh, it looks clean as fuck. I'm really happy with myself. I got a little.
Do they sell them like that, or you have to mod it yourself?
You have to mod it yourself. You have to open it up and then like
Start it up. Start selling them.
Hell yeah, brother. No, I'm not. I don't know if I could do that all day. I get like 2 done a day. Be like, oh. But
Sell it for $500.
I looked
Easy.
online. I'm like, can I just buy a modded controller with like custom buttons and like a custom cable? It's like $150. Like the controller costs 15, dude. What do you? I could do. Come on, man. And I'm like pricing out the parts. I'm like, to get the cable, it's like $15. The buttons are like $5 on eBay. I'm like, oh well, I could just do this myself. It's really frustrating. Takes a long time, but I didn't have anything.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything else to do because like my computer, like when it wasn't, I was playing Smite this week, but I was also catching up on all the SQA videos. I edited like 6 or 7 of them. So my computer was just.
You were on that grind this week.
Yeah, computer was just rendering stuff. I was like, well, I could play Mario Kart, but my sister's not home, so I'm not playing it by myself. So I was like trying to fucking do this stuff, and it took me like the time it takes to render 2 videos to get this fucking cable on. Butt cheeks. Never
That's
again.
a long time.
Never again, man. Never again. Now I've got them done. I'm not doing it anymore. Fuck it. We out. Fuck it. That's my week in a nutshell. I think we're ready to move on to the topic this week, which I think is just pretty much fill you in on gamer stuff that you've been missing.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to, like, you said you've been playing with Trevor. He pretty much calls me on Discord every day. Like,
Yeah.
we're gaming with the boys, but you're not a boy. I'm like, sorry. Well, you gotta play again. We're 5-manning, but you're not a man. Okay.
Damn, dude.
Shut up.
Trevor's coming for that ass, man. He's like, he calls me like, where's Bryce? I'm like, I don't know, man. He's doing like house shit. He's like, I want to game with him, and he's fucking missing every day. I'm like, all right, man. It's okay.
So what have I missed in the gamer news? Other than we're Pro T Series, right? I've seen that all over.
Oh,
Pro T Series?
Wait, well, that depends if you're like on PewDiePie's side or not. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Fuck
about-
PewDiePie.
Fuck.
I feel like if you're a gamer, you have to be on PewDiePie's side for this.
You do.
This whole battle.
You do. Well, T Series doing
do.
some shady shit though, right? So
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that just makes me want to say T Series.
hell yeah, man. Dude, go sub to him right now. They fucking take down PewDiePie. Take him down. They're just like if you have a YouTube account in India, like you know when you make a fresh one here, you're not subscribed to anything, right? It's like fresh.
Yeah.
No, you make one in India, you're immediately subscribed to T Series.
That's OP as shit.
They're
I
like,
like that.
And they're doing that automatically, and YouTube's like, there's nothing we can do about it. Smile.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you on the site? You just shut that account down, dude. It's just a button click. You're just like, delete. All right. Start at the bottom again. Idiots. But
You can fucking demonetize my videos real quick. You can't fucking stop the T Series automatic subscriptions.
yeah, dude, my fucking one of the SQA videos got hit with a copyright claim before I even uploaded. It wasn't even done uploading. And they're like, we have copyright.
There was literally nobody to claim it.
I was like, what? They're like, yeah. So Matt, don't watch any more full trailers with the sound on in the fucking video episodes. You upset Bandai Namco. Now we gotta fucking dispute them so that they don't put ads on our fucking video and get money from it. All like
Only Matt.
all 25 views of it, but still, it's the fucking principle of it. Don't do it. Pissing off the video editor. Yeah, so that's all I've been. So T Series PewDiePie is kind of funny. I saw a guy was like, For PewDiePie, he was hacking people's unsecured Wi-Fi printers and like sending them sheets to
I
say like
saw that.
sub to
I saw that.
PewDiePie. That was pretty fucking funny, dude.
By the way, fix your printer.
By the way, you might want to secure this. Put a fucking password on your goddamn printer. A lot of people though wouldn't think to do that. I'd imagine, right? Like you buy a printer, the first thing I'm not thinking is I better put a fucking password on this thing. It's another thing to remember. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I remember like the fucking we had like Red Team come do one of our networks at my last job. And I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna fight shit. We're all patched up, we're good to go, we're secure. And they're like, yeah, like 5-year printers, easy peasy. Like, who the fuck a printer, dude?
What?
Leave that out of it. We were talking about printers.
Yeah, no, who's gonna hack our printer and fucking print porn off or something? Like, come on, man. Come on, dude. Don't do me dirty like this. I don't know.
What else I've been missing? I've seen some outrage. People are pissed off about Fallout still.
Yeah, man, this all happened in a week. This is all like this last week. I'm glad I didn't buy that game, man. I'm glad I was on the fence, and now the reviews have come out. Lower than No Man's Sky, getting bodied in the reviews. Dog shit.
So
game.
people were like, saw Diablo, and Bethesda was like, yo, hold my beer.
Pretty much. It was like Bethesda cashed in all their goodwill on like all the cool games they made, and they're like, you'll like this online game, we promise. And then it sucked dick because it's just as buggy as like Skyrim, but you can't patch it out with mods. So you're just fucked. You're just like, oh. Like there was one bug, guy couldn't die. Like he had somehow made it, his character was immortal. So, which sounds great, but he's like, anytime someone goes to fight me, I'm like, I literally will win. Just please leave me alone. And they're like, no, we're gonna kill you.
Yeah.
He's like, no, you. He's like, it got boring after like an hour of like, now there's no danger in the game. I can just run into stuff and I can't die. So unlucky. So the whole game's fucking bugged to shit. There's no NPCs, which people are pretty pissed off about. And they were like, let me refund this game. And for the first week, Bethesda said, nah, you ain't refunding shit, idiot. Eat that $80 purchase. Eat it. So, like, the government got involved. Bethesda's like, oh, we're sorry. No, we're letting refunds through. We didn't mean it. So people are pissed off about that. Obviously, you want to be able to refund a fucking purchase if you don't like a game, right? And then they weren't communicating at all. So people would say like, hey man, we've got a big old list of bugs here. That's a big problem. Bethesda, you haven't patched the game yet. Well, that's not true. They did patch it on day one with a 60 gigabyte update, which was kind of booty. Like, people were pretty pissed about that. Like they had the physical disc and then they still had to download 60 gigabytes of shit. So that's okay. I'd be pretty mad about that too, though. Especially on my internet, that's like, well, I can't play for 4 days. See you guys later.
You just put on a 10-hour loop of Country Roads and wait for your fucking shit to download.
Yeah, take me home. Fucking slamming beers, like just waiting. So they weren't patching the game past that, and they weren't like talking to the community at all. You know, people give high res shit, but at least their developers go into the subreddit and like, yeah, we know about this bug, and like we'll try and make it better. And they have patch notes every 2 weeks. But nah, Bethesda wasn't doing none of that. So someone on the Reddit got upset, as those on the internet do, post a comment. Bethesda Game Studios comes in with the reply like, hey man, we're sorry, we're listening. Thank you for the feedback. We'll keep you informed. Only problem was it was a copy-pasted support ticket reply. Like a fucking like computer generated
Word
one.
for word.
Yeah, word for word. And they found it in the post history of Bethesda's Reddit page like 5 or 6 times. So now everyone's downvoting the fuck out of it. It's got like minus 14,000 like points on Reddit. Everyone's memeing the fuck out of them. Like, you guys are just not. What are you doing? You don't have a guy that can just sit there on the Reddit and like respond to stuff. You have a community manager on a fucking online game. You didn't see that one coming.
For a humongous fucking company that you are.
Yeah, exactly. You could hire one idiot that like knew English enough to type out fucking replies like, hey man, we hear you. Real sorry. That's all it would have taken. But no, they didn't do that. So people memeing the fuck out of him. Bethesda has to come out again. Like, to apologize. Say, listen, man, we're really sorry. Here's the full list of patch notes for the next 2 patches. Please send us your bugs. And now they have a guy, presumably they just hired him to like sit on the subreddit on the official account and talk to people. Finally, right? So that seemingly is going away, and people are like, Bethesda, you're on fucking thin ass ice here. I don't know. Don't fuck up again. Let it die for like a couple months. The next day after this, someone goes, hey, by the way, you could buy like the ultimate edition of the game. It's like $200 or some shit like that. I think 200 US.
Why? Why would you do that?
You get a steelbook case. You get a map of the wasteland, and you get a helmet, like a power armor helmet, like the one in the game, and a bag to store that in. So if you're like super into Fallout, you want to give Bethesda more of your money for some reason, you can buy this edition, right? And it's supposed to come with a nice canvas bag for your helmet. Advertises canvas on every retailer's website, advertising the official artwork. Canvas bag, right? So someone's like, hey man, I got the power armor edition of this game. I got a fucking nylon bag, like a cheapo 20-cent nylon bag with fucking West Tech printed on the side. What's up with that? Doesn't bitch on the Reddit at first. Goes through the support ticket system that Bethesda has in place on their website, right? Employee comes back to him, says, sorry, making a canvas bag was too expensive, so we decided not to do that, and we're not going to do anything about it. Have fun with your nylon bag. Like, what?
Whoa.
What?
Who thought that was okay?
Bethesda apparently was like, yeah, no, that's dope. That's fine.
It just thought everybody would forget that the fucking bag was supposed to be canvas.
Dude, apparently. They were like, no.
Trust me, guys. Nobody will remember. Trust me.
What got me is the guy said it's too expensive. Like, I just paid $200 for this whole package.
Yeah.
You could buy a canvas bag in bulk for like $5 each.
Yeah.
Like, this is not an expensive for you, like, in terms of overhead. Like, you're just not. It doesn't even have to be a good canvas bag. It should at least be the same fucking material as the other one. Like, hello?
Yeah.
But no. So everyone's raging about that. That's all over the Reddit. Bethesda comes in with their new community guy. Comes in on the Reddit. He's like, hey, we actually have heard about this, okay? We understand. The guy that wrote this, he was a contract employee. He wasn't a full-time Bethesda dude. So he didn't actually have the authorization to say that. Throwing the dude under the bus, but like, all right. So they go, this is our official statement. Due to shortages of canvas, we couldn't do the canvas bag. Have fun with the nylon one. We're real sorry. If you want, we'll give you $5 of in-game credit if you bought the bag, like the Ultimate Edition. And everyone was like, oh, yeah, right. Of course, the huge canvas shortage of 2018. Couldn't find any canvas anywhere on the planet for some fucking bags. Understandable. And it was like, basically they just reworded what the contract employee said on the support ticket in like a slightly nicer way. People are like, what? What are you
like,
doing?
what if that bag was the whole reason you got the special bundle?
Yeah. Like, you could give a fuck.
You
about
think
everything else.
$5 of fucking in-game whatever is going to make up for it?
Exactly. What people were memeing is that you can get a postman outfit with that currency, like the in-game currency. And the postman has a canvas bag, but it costs $7 of in-game currency. So you can't even buy like a fucking digital canvas bag.
That's fucked up.
Oh,
That
dude.
is fucked up.
It's so funny, dude. And they gave, like, on top of that, they gave, like, the streamers and the people that reviewed the game early a custom canvas bag that the fucking game came in. And it was nicer than the one that was coming with the Power Armor edition. It's like, oh, all the people that you gave free copies of the game got a nice one, but I paid $200 for this, and I still didn't get what I fucking paid for. And so they're being investigated by the government. I think there's a class action lawsuit going against them for false advertising. Because the ad's still up. The ad still says canvas. Like if you go to their store page, it still says, "Oh, if you get this edition, you get a nice canvas bag." And there's a fucking picture of it on the promo art. Like Bethesda, what?
How does that happen? I really like. I don't know what to say because I don't understand how. Like, who is like nobody will notice.
Like it has to be.
Maybe
The
we'll
marketing
put
guys.
out a press release and we'll give a chance. Like, put out a press release. If you don't want it, let us know. You can still get the game. You're not gonna get the bonus. Whatever. Like, fine. Like, say that ahead of time.
Yeah.
Don't be like, fuck it, ship it.
Send
Find
them
out.
mad. See if they're mad. Probably not. Who cares about a bag anyway, man? Like
Yeah.
and if it was actually a shortage, then they knew way ahead of time that this was what was going to happen, right? The balls on them should just be like, nah, it'll be okay. No.
Send everything and then send an email and be like, due to the shortage of blah, 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 the fucking processing of your bag's been delayed. You'll get it. We'll fucking provide you updates. Not just like, nah, we ain't sending it.
It's all of these situations are so avoidable on Bethesda's part, right? Have a community guy fucking post patch notes. Again, like literally any company that has had an online game since like what, 2010 has known to do this, right? Get a community guy, you communicate with your fucking player base. If something gets fucked up, let the customers know so that what they're buying isn't, what they're looking forward to. This is easy stuff, guys, and they're fucking it up over and over and over again. And people that were on the fence about Fallout 76 are now saying, so not only is the game bad, but you guys are just lying to us straight up. So why the fuck would I buy a Bethesda game now, knowing what you guys are like? All in all,
They should have, maybe they should have said they're an alpha for a couple months.
Yeah. That's
Why is the game so shitty? We're an alpha.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Well, that's man. They were in beta, right? They had a beta test, and people reporting bugs, and those bugs still made it to live, and there was no communication, from my understanding. So I was like, "What are you guys doing?" It doesn't take much. It really doesn't. Like on the developer's end, like once you've made the game, patching it, yeah, like that can take a while to get bug fixes out. I totally understand that. But the communication part takes a guy literally 5 minutes to write a tweet, write a fucking Reddit post, sit down, just types it out, thoughtful, Like
yeah, and I heard the game wasn't even released with like a bunch of features that people thought it was going to be released with. Like they've came out with stuff now, but like why wouldn't you just have that in the release?
Yeah. If you're going to advertise it, it better be in the game. Or it better be communicated that it's not going to be. And they're not really handling it well. People say the PvP sucks. Like they almost over-nerfed it. So if you get shot at by someone, right? Like say I'm trying to kill you. Like I see you in the wasteland, I'm going to fucking kill this noob idiot. And I'm sitting up on the hill with a sniper.
That wouldn't happen no matter how the fucking system is. But I see where you're going with this.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sure. Just as an example, right?
Okay.
And I shoot you, right? You get a notification that says, hey, you've been shot. If you want to engage in PvP with this person, hit accept. If not, their shots will do 0 damage to you or like very little damage to you.
What?
So you can't like sneak up on anyone and kill them, right? So you can't like sniper rifles are worthless because I'm not going to be able to shoot you from a distance or anything. And like gunfights are boring if I'm just trying to kill you and it's like I'm not going to let you.
Yeah.
I don't want to be griefed. Like I don't want people ruining my bases and shit. That's why I was on the fence on it in the first place. But that just like it's almost too much. Almost too much stuff. The way of that.
Being griefed is tough in that type of game.
But
that's why, I mean, I don't know. I didn't look into it too much. I don't know if there's like clan systems or guild systems or anything like that. I mean, that's what prevents being griefed.
I
Just
don't. Yeah. Well, there's no guild, but you can play as 4, and you can have like a 4-man base, and it's deployable. So you can drop it. You can take it down and drop it anywhere. So that's how they kind of get around that. And I don't think, like, when you die, not all your gear gets looted. I think it's just like your money. They have stuff in place, but it's like the actual combat's no fun.
And you can pick up your base when you're done, like when you're logging out or some shit.
Yeah, you can pick it up.
So it's not like you log out and your base is destroyed in the morning.
No, so it takes away that stress, at least.
Yeah.
Which is smart. But then there's no NPCs, and the combat kind of sucks dick, and it's a Fallout game, so it's buggy as shit, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you played any like Fallout or Skyrim or stuff, you know just after a while, like, you're just going to find bugs. Like, there's just so much shit that's going to come your way.
It's a feature.
It's a feature. Exactly.
I saw Duke tweet out he thinks that Borderlands 3 is going to get announced. I hope it's the same, dude. I hope it's missing shit. It's all fucked up. Oh, I want to see people rage even more, dude.
Dude, that's
I hope
chaotic.
Borderlands 3 is fucked.
Dude, Game of Otaku's gonna have to come back on and fucking yell about that shit. If that's the case.
He's probably raging right now hearing that.
He's like, it better not.
Be.
It better not. I hope it gets released. Borderlands 2 is fun as fuck. From what I've played of it, I wasn't into it when it was big, and I don't play it a whole lot now. But the times I have, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I could see this being good.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're saying it just like you want to see people mad, but I could see it happening. And like those big open world games now, I could see it happening. Like big boy bugs coming through. But I want at least one big publisher to release a game like this and it not be just a total shit show. Like Diablo Immortal, big shit show. Fallout 76, big shit show. Fucking 2K, if they make Borderlands and it's fine, they'll be praised as like the best developer ever. Just for not having a fucked up game on release.
Yeah.
I'd really like to see that.
Best game of 2018, and it's like out for 5 days, but all because it wasn't all fucked up on release.
Exactly. Realistically, though, like what good PC games have been released this year? I don't think there's really been any. Like, unless you like Fortnite.
I don't know. I mean, I was big into Fortnite for a while, but it's always a tough question for me because if I'm on Smite, like I'm on Smite, I'm not playing any other shit.
Yeah.
It's hard to argue against Fortnite though.
Because every other, like Red Dead and Spider-Man, which I think were the two real big ones, were PS4 only. So
Call of Duty was big too.
Call of Duty was big, but that wasn't PC only.
Like so you're like PC exclusive game.
Yeah, I was just like Call of Duty was a good game. It wasn't insane though. Like I have fun when I play it, but it's not like game of the year to me. I don't know. But like yeah, PC exclusive, I don't think there's really been anything that's like come out that's been.
Matt would argue Monster Hunter probably.
Could be. But that was even.
But that's like not one of those games. I feel like people like if it's like best game of a year, right? People would still be talking about Monster Hunter. Are people still talking about Monster Hunter?
Not that I've heard of, really. Oh, they're making a Monster Hunter movie. People are talking about that. But
well, then I guess it's pretty big, right? If it's
well, what's the guy that made the Resident Evil movies? So it's not necessarily that it has to be big. It's just like that guy knows that those kind of movies make money. Like he made like 6 Resident Evil movies, and they all kind of suck dick, but he still made them.
Yeah,
just to make them. So
yeah, I don't know. It's tough for PC only because God of War wasn't PC only. That was big. Sea of Thieves was big for like a couple weeks.
I was down to play that game until I found out that you needed Windows 10 B,
Yeah.
it was like the how you got friends on it was fucked up for the start. Like you had to something with a Windows store or whatever. Like you had to add people
Yeah.
through there. I don't know.
Yeah, I was listening to people explain how to like download it and install it, and I was like, that's enough for me to not want to do it. I got confused. You listening to you say it.
If getting the game is difficult, like more difficult than purchase it on Steam or whatever and hit install, then you've lost me. I don't want to do it anymore.
Hmm.
That's it.
I have a hard enough time pointing and clicking, let alone the whole
Exactly.
like I'm putting IKEA furniture together on my fucking computer over here.
Yeah, put the screw in here
You-
and you can get
Do you guys have IKEA?
Oh yeah. Oh, we're all about IKEA up here, man. Love that shit. But it's mostly because we don't have a whole lot of only furniture stores, I guess. Like IKEA is pretty much the only one. Like we don't like those off-brand furniture stores, you know what I mean? Like where it's just like a mom and pop kind of shop. Like there's not a lot of those. It's pretty much just go to IKEA. And if the table
IKEA runs shit.
yeah, if the table sucks dick, the table sucks dick. There's not a whole lot you can do about it.
Right.
You gotta hold that L. But
Yeah, it's tough to do mom and pop shit because it's usually like expensive, and people don't want like you're gonna buy expensive ass table for mom and pop, or just go to IKEA.
yeah, get a
Probably just go to IKEA.
fucking $80 table that breaks in like 2 years, but it's like whatever. It was only $40 a year. I'll just go buy another one. Shit'll bust again.
Yeah.
Not mad about it. How do you feel about Nintendo having online service that you have to pay for? How do you feel about that? About that shit?
I don't know. I have a like it probably shouldn't be this way. Maybe this is a hashtag entitled gamer shit, but it's hard for me to want to pay for really like anything anymore, especially like Steam. Like when I got the Switch to pay like 50, 60, $80 a game. I'm like, why? Why do I want to do this? So to like pay to play shit online, I just like I don't understand that either.
I don't.
I remember, and I kind of always been like that. Like even when you didn't like have to pay, I don't know if you didn't. Well, now you got like PlayStation Plus, right?
I think.
But
you have
originally,
to now, but you didn't have to before.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Originally, you didn't. You did on Xbox because Xbox Live. So I would just like I was always a PlayStation player. I remember one of the first when you got the PlayStation, it came with EverQuest, but you had to pay to play online. I'm like, nope. So I never played EverQuest.
Absolutely not.
No. So yeah. So tell me I'm gonna pay to play online. I don't know. How much is it?
It's $20 for the year, so it's way cheaper than Microsoft's or Sony's. But you still have to pay for it. It's like, I don't know.
$20 here. That's one of those. I'll get drunk one night and be like, fuck it. Kind of like the way I buy gems now.
Yeah.
Sober me, never buying Smite gems. Drunk me, let me fuck about 8,000, buy a couple of them. No,
Fuck.
let me fucking donate to fucking some random streamer real quick. So yeah, $20 to play Nintendo online. I wake up the next day like, fuck I do that for.
I will I got it because for Smash, but I will say, you do get a whole library of NES games to play for free with the purchase, which is pretty dope.
Well, if we're Monopoly mains now,
We gotta.
I may be getting it.
Yeah.
I may be getting it.
But it's good because, you got your Switch, right? You get your library of NES games. Like, oh man, you can just like sit in bed and fucking play Mario Brothers, like old school, or Donkey Kong or some shit if you want to. Just like dick about. So it's not bad. You get like Microsoft.
Do I have the ability to call fucking Nintendo and bitch at them like it's fucking Comcast when my online service sucks? Listen, I'm paying $20 a month. I should have flawless fucking connectivity to this shit. Don't be ping ponging me halfway across the world.
You could. I would not be surprised if they would take your call at the very least. I hope that the servers are good. Especially for like, I don't give a fuck really about like for Mario Kart. Like if I got a little bit of lag, it's like it is what it is. But for Smash, I'm like, please be good. Like please have enough servers, especially day one when everyone's playing. Please just take down the Mario Tennis servers, put them for fucking Smash. Don't skimp on this. And like if you're paying $20 a month, it should be. Like I even remember back in the day, like Xbox Live would go down and people would riot. It's like I'm paying $60 a year for this shit, and you can't. You have 1 day of downtime. That's unacceptable. So, hopefully.
But you're gonna have bad connection where you're at either way.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because like Smite, I don't lag. Like I know we meme like, oh, powered by INAP. I get like 60 to 70 ping consistently now.
Never gets old, dude. Powered by INAP never gets old.
And anytime I get like a little bit of rubber banding, I'm like, oh, powered by INAP, dude. Stick lag. I still think that was the dumbest announcement of Hi-Rez Expo to say like we're partnered with INAP now. I'm like, great. So now everyone knows who to get mad at when your fucking servers are shit. Everyone
Literally
knows.
partnered with Aiden.
Oh god, yeah, for real. Honestly, for real. Oh no.
Who's that picture of Aiden, dude, sleeping in the lobby?
Oh, everywhere. My favorite was at fucking Splice Set, sleeping across 4 chairs in the fucking bleachers.
Laying down.
Yeah. And like people are trying to find spots to sit. It's packed as fuck in there. And he's like taking up 4 fucking seats, just like people are glaring at him and shit. What are you doing?
Where in his brain did he think that was gonna be okay?
I don't think he gave a fuck, dude. He was like, I'm tired.
Okay. Fuck it. Sit somewhere else, idiot.
He would just do shit like that all the time. Like, he'd be like, oh, I want to go see this thing, and he just wouldn't tell us and just walk away. And we're like, Aiden, you're a minor in another color. We gotta know.
Yeah.
So
we're your chaperones, dude.
Come on, man. You're gonna get fucking your mom's gonna come down here and beat the fuck out of us. We're like, man, like, not a good shot. I'm like, I'm slamming like 2 fucking Bud Lights. I'm like, where the fuck's Aiden? I don't know.
That's pretty much any parent, though.
Yeah. There you go. I'm fine.
Dave & Buster's is probably the worst thing ever. We go to Dave & Buster's, my dad be like, go play video games. Sit there and fucking hammer beers. Go play video games.
Fuck it, dude. Oh, shit. Poor Aiden. Stop fucking sleeping everywhere, please. Sleep. What was weird is he slept for 9 hours minimum that day, and then also slept in the bleachers. I'm like, dog, what? Like, are you going through like the craziest growth spurt ever, or like what's going on here? Like, what's happening?
Powered by INAP.
Powered by INAP, man. Real gamer. You got the pen? I still have that fucking INAP pen floating around my house somewhere.
Oh, it came in like the little swag bag. I heard you guys didn't get swag bags this year.
I'm upset. Yeah. So you had to go to like the dev desk at Smite and be like, can I have a fucking swag bag? Like, they didn't just give you one. And I don't think you didn't get a digital copy. Like, you know how they would email you the code?
For the ticket, yeah.
Yeah. I'm as far as I know, I still haven't got one. I haven't checked my email, but no, they didn't do that. What the fuck? Like,
Did you go to the little desk and get something?
Well, we went and they're like, no, we're out. Get fucked. I'm like, what the fuck?
Did they not have signs there this year? I was waiting for a sign the whole time.
No, they didn't have signs, and the desks were like elevated. They were like 8 feet up in the air, so you couldn't.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then they put like TV screens in front if you had to sit in front of them. But yeah, you couldn't. You'd have to boost.
Get like a daisy chain. Everybody standing on everybody else's shoulders.
Yeah, we should have done that, but again, still no signs. So you're like, oh fuck. You have to make your own arts and crafts. I'm like, I'm already getting covered in syrup. Like, I'm not going out, fucking go to Michael's or some shit. And
Did you guys go to Hooters and get any Big Daddies?
We didn't go to Hooters, dude. I'm just thinking about that now. What the? It was right there too. Yeah, it was fucking right there. But I think every time we wanted to go, it was late at night and they were already closed. Like they didn't stay open as late as the other one did. I think they were closing. They were closing at midnight minimum, or maximum, I guess.
Yeah, that's tough though, because everybody's in the hotel. You just want to chill in the hotel with all the
Yeah.
pros and everything. It's all about the experience.
Yeah, the hotel was nice because it was just all the Smite people were there, and like the Paladins people, and like that was the high res hotel. Like they had HRX shit like on the sides, the walls, and everything, and like up the elevators.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. I didn't tell this on the podcast. I was laughing. Fucking Divios was at the fucking gym at like 11:30 at night, the night before he like won Worlds. Like
You're in there working out?
I was in there. I was in there working out, and then like he came in, and I'm like, "What fucking Divios?" Goes over, picks up some like fucking 40-pound dumbbells, starts doing skull crushers on the bench. I'm like, God, all right, Divios, okay. Probably sitting there.
Would not have pegged Divios for a gym guy.
No, he was probably sitting there thinking about rival. Like, I'm gonna fucking gank their lane. I'm gonna take their Gold Fury. I was.
Why are you at Worlds working out? E2.
I had a little extra time, dude. What do you?
See, that's another thing. I don't know where everybody was to let you get away with it extra time. That's time somebody should have been Flint, shot, hammered.
We didn't. I don't know. I mean,
You got away.
I got away with it a little easy this year. I think next year you got to come back with a vengeance, and you got to be like, hey, idiot. And I thought, like, because you were coming up to a certain point, and I was supposed to room with you, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm about to get big daddied again. Like this is gonna be hard. And then my roommates were Trevor, who doesn't drink, no problem there, and fucking Aiden, who obviously doesn't drink. So like all the beer wasn't in my room, first of all, and then like even the beer I bought, it just ended up in the fucking in Matt and Brian's room. I was like, what? I couldn't even like.
And Brian was going to bed at 8 p.m.
Exactly. Smash Brothers and then
Not going to Waffle House.
sleep. No. I don't think I went to Waffle House either, though. I think Matt and Define probably went at like 3 a.m. And I was just chilling at the bar. I was like, I don't want to fucking go to Waffle House. I don't know.
Gotta get chicken melt.
Exactly. Yo, Chick-fil-A, though, fire. We don't have that shit up here. It's fucking fire.
Brian was upset. He could not. Brian's like, I'm reading Facebook messages. Brian's like, I checked 4 Chick-fil-A's. Where are you guys?
Man, we were like, we're going to the one next to the Football Hall of Fame. And I took a picture of it when we were outside. I'm like, we're going to this one. And he's like, where are you guys? There's 4 in the area. I'm like, well, there's only one that's next to the fucking giant football-shaped building. So I think we'll be able to track you down. Like, we can meet you there. And he was like, oh, upset.
Somebody's gonna book his travel for him next year. I don't know how he didn't show up till like 10 p.m.
I think he just took a later flight. Like, I feel like he just didn't want to get up early as fuck in the morning, which understandable, but like I sleep on the plane, so I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll get up at 4 in the morning and just like drag my ass to the airport, because I know as soon as I get through security, that's money. I can just fucking I have a nap. Just like, all right, bedtime, boys.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. Or you have a couple beers before you get on the plane. Now you're tired as shit, a little bit drunk. You're just like, all right, nap time. Fucking tough.
That makes it easier than that.
Exactly. I don't know. We all showed up around the same time. No fucking ribcage.org this year. A little disappointed.
That is disappointing.
A little disappointing. My lift was
If you don't have a gun pulled on you by the Uber driver, are you really living?
Am I really in America? Was my question. Am I really here? This all looks familiar, but I could just still be in Canada. You know?
Well, you chanted USA just to double check.
Yeah, well, hey, it happened again.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the EU players really don't like that shit. Like, all the EU people fucking hate it. I don't know why.
I don't think nobody else can do it, really. What are you going to do? Like, chant each country you're from? Or you just go, Europe, Europe, Europe. Like, you can't do it.
EU. You can do it.
You just randomly do it. Norway, Finland, United Kingdom. Like,
Hell yeah, dude. Could be like the fucking BTS fan chants. I had to sit through that concert. Their chants are literally like listing off everyone's first and last names. I'm like, this doesn't even flow. You know what I mean? Like, it's
That
not like
terrible
USA or like Go Habs Go. It's like, I'm not even gonna try and say their names because I don't speak Korean. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck it up, but like that doesn't just sounds like you're just screaming names. Like, it doesn't sound good. I don't get it.
So you were chanting USA because it sounded good too.
That
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, listen, man. Come hockey season, Canada, U.S. play in the Olympics or something. Like, you're never gonna catch me even saying the word United States. Never gonna happen. But I'm in the States. It's an NA-EU rivalry. Chanting NA sounds dumb as fuck. All the players.
You were just caught up in the moment.
Caught
in the
up.
moment.
Just swept me away, man. I didn't know what was happening. Just all of a sudden, I'm screaming USA. I'm going, what am I doing here? I'm so confused. I don't know how this happened, but you're there. You have to do it. Have to do it to him.
It's understandable. Okay.
It is. Didn't get roasted for it too hard, which is pretty good. And speaking of roasts, I think we have a community challenge to get to. I think it's time. I'm sad we're not doing it with all the boys, but it's time.
I know. What the hell? This is bullshit.
So, first roast in the evening.
I had to give Julian was stuck in the snow and I got a runny nose and can't record. You guys just go record without me. This is my Brian voice, by the way, in case you guys can't tell.
Killing it.
I dig dirt all day, but one little bit of snow in Canada, and I'm sick of runny noses.
Pussies. Listen, man, all you gotta do is slam some fucking Buckleys or some shit. Get the fuck on here.
Dude, snort some motherfucking Robitussin up the nostril. You'll be good to go.
Exactly. I know. We get the good Tylenols up here. You can fucking slam one of those. You get Tylenol 3s up here, no problem. Over the counter.
Some of that BC powder.
Hell, yeah, hey man, shit's legal. Get in here. Figure it out. Anyway, so the community
got some roast, dude. I ignored them.
Oh, good. I was scrolling through. I tried not to, but like Kurt Dude was like, you have to read mine right now. So like, all right, they're pretty good. Here we go. Got to scroll all the way up. Define Pride's gonna start us off. That's pretty sick. So the community challenge for this week was roast Brian and Bryce, because god damn it, Matt and I got cooked, and Brian and Bryce out here fucking cruising through life. Fucking Bryce is a weeb. Like, we already didn't know that Bryce is a big old weeb. That's gonna fucking roll off his back like water. He's like, whatever, dude. I watch cartoons now. You got me. Brian,
but I'm not a weeb.
You was a weeb. You are a weeb, dude. I'm sorry to say. Listen. Only weebs own Kakashi shirts. All right. I don't even own a Kakashi shirt. That's it.
I just bought an Itachi shirt too. It's not here yet.
Oh hell yeah! True weeb hours. Hell yeah, let's go. All right. Define Pride. Swing it in. There's also, what's your favorite moment of DreamHack? I guess they tacked that on. Oh, we did tack that on, Matt and I. All right, so favorite moment of DreamHack.
Do I have any roasts from earlier from the ones last week?
You know what? I think you do.
Not that I want to get roasted. I just don't want anybody to get left out.
Let them know. Okay. Again, Croshan coming in with a fucking love tap for you. For Bryce, being the only American in a room full of Canadians has to be rough. On average,
it is.
How many times a week do you have to remind the other hosts of how much freedom you smell on the daily?
I mean, I feel like I don't have to do it at all anymore. The amount of freedom obviously overwhelmed them at HRX. They had fucking red, white, and blue coming out of the eyeballs, out of the ears. They basically started soaring like a fucking eagle, chanting USA, USA. Ain't that right, Flint?
That is in fact what occurred. But I am protesting that the Americans Kind of caught us up in the moment. Nothing I can do about that. Can't do nothing. You wanted to know who would win, a Chinese cartoon with 500 episodes or one weeby boy. Question for you. Who would win?
Well, I've never watched a Chinese cartoon. What are those even called? The fuck is a Chinese cartoon called?
Wow. Coming out hot.
I don't think, right?
No, I did it. Hey, man. He was trying to
I
appeal.
don't think weeby boys watch Chinese cartoons either, right? That's gotta be something else.
That might be anime.
Right?
Listen, see,
Wouldn't
like,
that be?
you getting fucking,
Yeah.
you getting tapped on the fucking shoulder here. Like, nothing's happening.
I'm hitting with semantics really right here. I've never watched a Chinese cartoon. I've watched like one Japanese cartoon.
Oh, one. Just one? You sure?
It's got a couple episodes. There
Oh.
may be 500 of them.
Could be.
I may have watched a couple other ones, but
Oh, yeah.
in English.
Oh, it's different then.
Yeah.
Juan Fem says, the man, the myth, the weeb, the fireball drinking Thanatos, the most sensitive member of the squad, the Kuzumbo main, the
No.
very particular _ Rodney for 3. You can't make fun of such a man. You might drink too much and think it'd be better if he leaves the podcast. Noob idiot. That's what he says for you. That's your roast.
That's love right there. That's love. That's not even. I mean, there's a little bit of roast in there, but that's more like we need to hug it down after that one.
No,
It's being sensitive. If I had a couple beers, I might tear up a little bit after that one.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kurt, dude, his initial pass by says, for Bryce, how does it feel to be a filthy weeb?
Wait a minute. This is slander against my name. Who has been putting out that I am a weeb? I have no fucking clue what anybody's talking about.
That's
I
what
don't
people
know.
say, man. You must be a weeb.
Just
Maybe
because
you're
I was
telling
on the same episode with the guy named the Gaming Otaku,
more than once.
just because I have a co-host that goes and watches Korean fucking pop music,
Hell yeah, brother.
just because Brian can recite every line of fucking Full Metal Alchemist, the regular one that's better than Brotherhood, does not mean in turn I am therefore a weeb.
I think you're a weeb, buddy. I think the whammies have spoken.
The fact that Matt relates more with a green fucking lizard than he does humans makes him a weeb. Whatever the weeb with beer would be, this by alcoholic, me.
Ah, like a sake weeb or something. I don't know.
No, don't you know?
No? All right. Understandable. Breeze IF comes in and says, for Bryce, how disappointed are you that you became a weeb so long after the Dodgy adventure came out?
Motherfucker. No, fuck the Dodgy adventure. All the skins suck for the Ratatasker one's all right, but
Oh, yeah?
go ahead.
All 4 of them pretty good. So you're not disappointed at all that you became a weeb after that?
Well, wait, no, I never became what we begin with. So
I don't know, man.
So
Seems like
I
an
can't
already
be
decided
disappointed.
thing. Oh, I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. Cooper, Hyros Cooper coming in. Never posts here,
Oh.
but he thought he would write in for you. He says, for Bryce, fuck you.
all right.
That's what he's got.
At this point, I'd rather somebody say "fuck you" than call me a weeb. So we're on the right track now.
Excellent. All right. Define Pride comes in and says, my favorite moment of DreamHack was hanging out with the whammies, having a fun time. Love every bit of it. Very memorable. Can't wait for next year. So you also missed Define Pride getting blasted because he couldn't get blasted the last Worlds, man. That's kind of.
Oh, he sent it.
He sent it.
What is Define Pride blasted like?
Dude, he's a fucking giggle puss. He's a great
Oh,
guy to be around.
He's giggle puss sober. I can
I
only
know.
imagine, dude.
He keeps it going. It was a good time.
Imagine Define if he smoked some weed.
Oh no, dude,
It'd be over for him.
That's too much power. He probably fucking giggle through the stratosphere or some shit. Like, he'd be gone. Giggle himself in orbit. Yeah, he says, for Bryce, how does it feel to be the token American of the podcast?
Ooh, see? How about everybody refers to me as this from now on? No W word. It feels pretty good. I feel lonely at times, but that's where the whammies come in and they boost me up and, they let me know that I'm the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be.
Understandable. Best weeb
See
there
what I
ever
did
was,
there?
too. Yeah.
No.
What? So,
And-
sorry.
No. You see, if you would have known your wrestling lore, that was a Canadian saying I just used. But
Listen, man,
you missed
I
your
didn't,
opportunity.
I didn't grow up on WWE. I'm very sorry. I watched the Jake the Snake fucking podcast with Joe Rogan. That was pretty hype. You should see that if you
Ooh.
haven't. You like that.
I haven't. I gotta check that one out.
He's a good dude. Good dude. For Brian, because Brian's getting roasted regardless. I don't care that you're not here. No Robotesting in Calgary, apparently. But it says, what is your favorite projectile? And which ones are you excited for in Smash Ultimate? Body.
Oh, God. Listen, dude. It's with Brian too. All right, Brian. I don't think anybody has really realized just how much that Brian has embraced the dirt lifestyle. Just dirt. It's all he talks about. Dirt this, dirt that. As a little kid, Brian dug in the dirt. Okay. At work, analyzes dirt. Podcast rants,
Dirt.
boring as dirt. Soul Calibur gameplay level, dirt.
Ooh, he ain't got no nipples.
Got him.
Got him good. Got him good. Oh, shit. Pro Double G coming in. He says, this week's community challenge is unfair. I'm not going to rip on a bearded hobbit that's 5 foot tall, especially since he didn't make worlds. How am I supposed to roast someone who doesn't even want to meet his fans in person? The guy that doesn't even game and barely deserves to be on a podcast, and I'm not going to take that from him. Oh, I mean, honestly, name a Sarah McLachlan fan that actually is likable, but he's trying.
Wait a minute. First of all,
Gotta unpack this one.
Sarah McLachlan fucking slander that has been bestowed upon me. I did not know Silent Reveries was in a fucking Sarah McLachlan song to begin with. Second of all, guess who had to carry your fucking podcast there? Bro, double noob idiot when you were gone at World.
Oh.
Me. Ooh.
Not taking these laying down.
Ooh.
Respectable.
Nevin did their job. Willow, I'm sick. Willow, an hour away from Worlds. I'm sick. I can't record. I can't go to Worlds.
Oh no.
I feel bad for Willow.
He
Willow actually gets upset about it.
Dude, he called me out. He was like, "What the fuck, Flint?" I'm like, "Man, I'm just relaying what I was told."
Yeah.
Fro and Freak were like, "Willow would be here, but he's an hour away and he's sick." And I was like, "What? Get the fuck over here and hang out with us, Will. I want to slam beers."
I'm on call. Guess what happens if they call you in? You fucking hammer that gas pedal back an hour home.
That's right. There,
Roast Willow hours.
real roast. Fro Double G's roast for Brian is just the word smite, which on this podcast we call generic MOBA game.
Yeah. What is this smite you speak of?
We do not use the S word in SideQuest Arcade. It's generic.
Brian is also no longer reformed until he gets projectiled under control.
True. Unreformed status confirmed.
Unreformed.
We're calling it.
He cannot give himself the reformed status back either. It must be bestowed upon him.
That's right.
I dub you, Sir Reformed. Until then, unreformed.
Unreformed. Brian actually wrote in. Did not roast himself, so already has failed the community challenge. Unlucky. It says, my favorite moment I was not there for, but Matt dancing like Anubis makes the top of my list.
How in the fuck is your favorite moment of DreamHack a moment you weren't even there for? Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? How the fuck does that even make sense?
That's his favorite moment, I guess. I shouldn't even see it. I didn't know that should happen.
Fucking projectile. What is the story? What is this?
I guess Matt pulled out a fucking
like an Ubis?
Yeah, I think he pulled it out like after Waffle House, like real late one night. Just got in the bar and was like, "This is how you dance as Anubis," and just fucking did it.
You genie in the bottle it.
Yeah, I see. Here's the thing. I'd love to have him on to clarify it, but he's not here, so I don't know. I wasn't there for it. I'd already slammed my beers and fucking went back to bed. Fucking night was closing up as far as I'm concerned. He was out there like, nah, man, I'm gonna Anubis dance this shit back to life, I guess. I missed that.
Matt willowed us tonight. He's sick. Can't make it.
Cough, cough. So, man, we're not your bosses, but like, what the fuck, brother? Get in here and record.
Brother.
Juan Fems coming in. Says, my favorite moment was when I called to Hooters and they brought me wings and I ate them alone in my room with whiskey shots during the grand final. Yee.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, but boneless. There we go. Also, the reveals on day one were dope. So that's like, I don't know if you saw that shit.
Yeah.
Merlin, King Arthur, all that cool dope stuff. You can see your Elo again, season 6. That's pretty dope.
Well, you can't see anybody else's.
No, but I don't give a fuck. I just want to see mine. I was like, I want to know how good I am.
And it's cool. It's not TP system anymore, right? It's all based on Elo. Your Elo goes up and down, and no qualifiers.
Just start playing
for that generic mobile game.
For a generic mobile game, hell yeah. Okay, Juan Fem says, guys, Brian is no one's favorite. There are no favorites. You all suck the same. But
okay.
I do have to admit that he is harder to roast. Why? Because he is annoyingly self-aware of all his defects. He knows that he's fat. He likes being a big boy.
It's fucked up. Oh, keep it going. I like this one.
He likes that he likes being a big boy. And he's said it before. If his wife likes it as well, we don't know, but we can assume that she doesn't have, but without proof, it could just fall apart. He knows that he is a grandma. He likes math and taking pretty pictures when he goes on his walks, and he likes complaining. But he likes those things. There's not really a roast there either. He knows that taking a huge part of the pod, expressing his opinion on very negative rants and being so self-aware of all his defects are very narcissistic personality traits that he shares with DM, who he hates. So he knows that he has aspects of his personality that he self-loathes or that he believes he's better than DM, which makes him share even more narcissistic traits with him. But that's so deep and personal that I'm not funny enough to make mommy issue roast funny in a roast format. Oh! I take it back. Brian cooked.
I want to pull the patented Matt move where I just throw my headset down on the desk and get up and walk out. That's the Matt move. I can't steal it from him.
Listen,
but that's what I want to do.
Juan Fems.
We just got to end the podcast.
You actually win. You win the roast. I haven't even read Kurt Dudes yet. I'm calling a victory. Calling it. You heard it here first. You win. Congratulations, sir. And you leveled up from that comment. Oh, wait, there's more. Sorry. Oh, I said sorry.
Can't be.
Sorry.
If this is about me, you won there.
No, it's not. He didn't even touch you. It's just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just. I'm sorry. I didn't think I could actually roast Brian. Oh, wait. He has 4 toes, right? LOL, noob idiot.
See, him and Fro, they fucked me up at first because Fro was like, how can I roast the bearded yada yada? And then he started out, how can I roast Brian? I was tricked, bamboozled, and then little did I know what was ahead.
Got the bait and switch. Juan Fems, congratulations, sir. Clap, clap. That was good. That's what I wanted to see last week when Matt and I were
He might
getting.
deserve a skin for a generic mobile game.
He might deserve a skin. I think I'll send him a generic mobile game skin and an Enigma chest. I think I'll do that right after we're done recording. I got a fucking stack of them right next to me. They're like fucking like 50 thick. So let's get her. Kurt Dude says, Roast Brian, I got you. Says, Brian, Mr. I make more than 30K a year, so all of y'all are underneath me. You have been here since the beginning of VD2, and I appreciate what you've done for that in SQA. You give us some of the most memorable episodes of the show. Let me list them all for you. Yeah, that seems about right. I'm going to be real with you. Body.
Yeah, that seems about right. Oh, yeah, fucking Brian, dude. The whole time he's talking about poor people and 30K, I'm like, oh.
What are you about?
Just stop talking.
Brian, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Kurt Dude says, I'm going to be real with you. You're beating all of our expectations by not dropping Soul Calibur yet. Don't worry. If Smite, League, Heroes of the Storm, Final Fantasy 1-23, Brawlhalla, Smash, Tekken, Street Fighter, Work, Life, Strip Clubs, Traveling, and VD2 have shown us anything, you're going to get tired of it and move on eventually. Fucking.
Ooh. The VD2 in there, low-key roast to everybody. Fuck you.
Fucking body. The only thing you don't get tired of is saying how much you hate DM. Don't worry. I hate him too, but at this point, it's kind of an obsession, don't you think? Is
he really tired of him? I felt like I was bars. That was bars. Ooh, roast.
Someone slap a beat
That was
on
fucking
that shit.
a rap battle.
For the real though, you were/are part of 2 successful podcasts, yet Matt and Flint are the only ones that carry that show. You've run farther away from hosting faster than Bryce has converted himself into a full-blown weeb.
How did this get turned on me? This was about Brian. This was not about me.
Oh no.
This was about Brian. I feel like I was fucking ricochet. That was a ricochet shot.
Dude, he ho-yeed you. Ho-yeed you. Fucking Joust Lane, you got fucked. Your rants are what you're famous for. Get Brian talking on a topic, and he'll pretend like he owns the show and will not stop talking for 45 minutes. We've seen these rants put people to sleep, make people fish and WoW, and make people just stop listening altogether. Now that I think of it, it's exactly like when Defined Pride tries to talk about things that aren't Smite.
Ooh, rip Define. Ooh.
Dude, no one's safe. You're all caught in the crossfire. You're just like blasting at Brian. You're just walking by, got body. Define not even in the room. Dead.
JK, question mark?
Oh, no. I was going to make a jab at Aiden, but me dropping his name here is the most respect he's earned from me. Aiden, out of nowhere. Aiden waking up from his nap. Like, what happened?
Whoa, what did I do?
I hope I made Flint and Matt proud. I sincerely love you all, and I want to thank you again for the laughs that you've given me. This is truly my favorite podcast, except Aiden. Aiden can go fuck himself. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, shit. Love you too, Kurt, dude. I'll send you a generic MOBA game skin too if you'd like.
Oh, that's some bias shit there. Ooh, hey, everybody,
I said what I want.
Write in next week. Community podcast or fucking challenge for next week. Suck Flint's dick, and I'll give you a fucking Enigma chest real quick.
Absolutely, dog. Hell yeah. Show my bias. I'm not getting cooked this week. This feels great. Last week, I'm like, dog, you made fun of my internet? That's low, dog. I can't do nothing about that, homie.
You're lucky. You just gave him fucking ammunition while you're dressing up as the policeman.
Yeah, it's on vid. I own that officer's outfit. I just want to say, I was like, hell yeah. When we're like,
do you cosplay? You get in an officer's outfit as you play Honey Pop, and you just sit there and you're all into it?
I might open a Patreon up now that you've given me that idea. Might do it.
OnlyFans. Swipe up.
OnlyFans gonna be turtleneck sweaters and fucking cop outfits only. All right.
Ooh.
Bottle of syrup in the corner. Never use it, but it's there. Could use it.
You're going this is getting a little bit too hot and steamy right now.
Okay, I'll bring it back. Aiden says, "Oh man." Okay, so he's saying what is his favorite moment. He's not going for a roast yet. Finding out that I'd been playing in the seat that broadcasts on the large TV to the side while trolling on Ymir was great. Getting steamrolled by Matt, Flint, Trevor, and Define Pride sniping my game, not so much. Also, Matt's the best and newest dance I've ever seen. Like, it was genuinely well done, and that shook me. Oh, and Bryce, it was great seeing you at Worlds, man. Kappa. Bodied.
I don't know what to say to that.
I don't know.
Fuck you, Aiden.
that is. Hold on. He says, I have a theory, by the way. Prolonged exposure to brine actually causes drowsiness. Look at Flint. Who was too sleepy to play Raw Morale. Or me, who passed out every 2 seconds. It's not like only his rants, but his very presence that can cause you to become resident sleeper. P.S. It was my first time ever owning a phone. I'm surprised I didn't perma lose that shit. The only casualty was my beanie.
Flint, literally, Ida.
Ah, you got that fan. No, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh man, you fella coming in says, so Bryce, why do you
come on?
Why do you have a pale-skinned ginger with daddy issues as your profile pic, and a username that literally means silent daydreamer? If I didn't know better, I would think that inside you was some kind of edgy 15-year-old that just discovered anime and thinks he's hot shit. Uh-oh.
All of the above. I've been found out.
Bryce has to go into hiding now.
First of
Witness
all-
protection.
First of all, okay, Gara, he does have daddy issues. I don't know what to say.
you correct. Unlucky.
You're right.
Oh,
I
no.
can't unroast myself from that one. He just
No,
got my ass.
that was a quick and dirty.
That was it.
Nailed you,
Yeah, I can't do anything about it.
dude. No, he got you, man. Danny boy coming in. Favorite moment? I have two. One is it has to be when we got the video of Flint doing the maple challenge. LMAO. Let's keep that out of this.
That-
Right? This is not roast
Easy,
Flint week.
easy. Full
Okay.
challenge.
Oh man. Two has to be when Splice took it to Rival and owned them during the finals. Extra hype. I agree, man. That set was actually fire. Seeing a world set go to Game 5 was sick.
The wrong team won, but it was good.
You know, man, they're just. Hold on, before we finish Danny Boy's roast, I gotta get your opinion on this, Bryce. How do you feel about the season 6 smite? If you heard of anything about that, like the pros got to move, or they get their housing paid for, their flights paid for, but like everything is played on land now. How do you feel about that?
I like it. Like, I understand the frustration from the EU players. It is a big change. A lot of them were like freaking out about stuff preemptively, like stuff you don't even need to freak out about. Like, one of the things I saw, like the instant thing was like about Trump. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I understand like Trump is who he is and yada, yada, yada. But like pretty much the day-to-day shit of my life, nothing to do with Trump. Literally has nothing to do.
No.
What Trump says, whatever, does not affect me overall in my day-to-day life. Like, I'm not like politics aside, like just it doesn't, like, that's not going to affect you when you move to Atlanta. But like overall, as like a gamer thing, it didn't surprise me at all. Like League of Legends, it's on LAN. Overwatch, it's on LAN. Like they had to move League of Legends, LA, Overwatch, LA. If you're an Overwatch player, like arguably next year is going to be even worse because due to like the structure of how they're trying to play like real sports leagues, they're going to be traveling to a new city.
Yeah.
So like when LA is playing Dallas and it's a home game, quote unquote, for Dallas, like they're going to Dallas. So is that the schedule you would want, or would you want to move to one location and play LAN all the time? Like, I think the idea of like gamer houses is cool. I mean, maybe that's just me, but you're always surrounded by your team. When you get off the computer, you're not like fucking off. Like right now, when you get done with the podcast, you're gonna go fuck off and play with some more maple syrup and everything like that. But like if I'm there with you, like we'll continue to like talk about Smite while we're drinking some beers, studying homework, what like just random like day-to-day shit when you wouldn't be around your teammates talk about Smite. Like now you will. So I think like that's like an awesome advantage to have. It just like didn't come off as a surprise to me. I like it. Yeah.
I was just curious. I hadn't heard your opinion on it yet, so I was like, oh, good time to ask.
I mean, and then like the money thing, I understand the frustration with the money thing. A lot of them, I mean, I don't know, I can't speak for everyone, but they don't have careers yet. They can go to college online. I know Brian said he like his degree, he couldn't do online, but that's like a case by case basis. That's not an argument that most of them are going to be able to make, is that, well, I can't get my dirt degree online, but you can study dirt degrees in Atlanta at a school there. And then like I don't know, I feel like if you're in a house, right, with your team, you're going to be maybe like have a tutor if they do that instead. I'm not exactly sure how. I know like League of Legends stuff had tutors and everything, but what are you going to do in your downtime? Stream? Like you'll have more time, to me, I think anyway, to like focus on streaming and earn revenue that way and build your brand and do YouTube videos. Like you can do a lot more content when you're in a house with everybody else whose like goal is the same thing. I don't know. So I think it opens up the potential to make more than whatever, and quote unquote 30,000. It's whatever the organization is going to give you. But
yeah, minimum 30K, but you probably get more. And sponsored stuff.
And like you said, they do it for a year. If they don't, well, then you fuck off back home and do what you're doing anyway.
Yeah.
Like people take years off to do whatever missionary work, just travel the world, just take a year off to literally do nothing. Like taking a year off for a chance to play Smite competitively and like get big and possibly build a career for yourself is not that much of a risk. Most of them are probably, I don't know, living at home still.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right. And they don't have to move. Like their flights are paid for. Like they'll have to travel. I don't personally find traveling that stressful, but I mean, maybe they will. I don't know. But they can.
Yeah. And it's arguably a disadvantage if you're traveling and everybody else isn't, but like that's your decision. And I can't really get mad at high res for like making a decision. Like people are like, how dare you? How can you do that? Well, guess what? Welcome to the real world where your employer can just tell you that you're moving.
Yeah.
Like we're transferring you here. So you do it or you quit.
Yeah. I don't know. I understand their frustrations, but at the same time, I'm the same way. It's like you're there. Do you want to play Smite competitively for a salary? Okay. These are the conditions. And they're not bad conditions, in my opinion. I don't know. I was not to bring an old topic back up, but I was curious. I figured like to have the token Americans take on it. Sorry.
Hell yeah.
Start that I'm not doing that.
You just did it.
No, it was quiet. No one heard it.
No. Okay.
Anyway, finished Danny Boy's roast. Sorry, we got a little off topic there. It says, let's do this. I still can't believe that you guys haven't noticed how Bryce looks like a country singer named Chris Stapleton. Secondly, how the hell have you not finished watching Naruto yet, you noob idiot? That's for you.
Listen, I had to look up pictures of Chris Stapleton. I cannot argue that point.
Yeah, I saw the pictures and I was like, yeah, no, that is Bryce. You got him.
Yeah.
Got him.
I wish I was Chris Stapleton then.
He's probably making bank. Singing
Oh
good
yeah.
on
I
his
don't know
yeehaw
how I'm
shit.
not done with Naruto yet because I don't watch cartoons that often. Okay. I'm not like fucking old Vio who's like, join my rabbit. We just watched 3 animes, 10 seasons each in one night.
Dude, man's efficient about his anime. He knows what he wants. And he goes for it. He's got a schedule. I'm like, damn, I'm not even scheduling my anime. I'm just like, hey, man, I got nothing better to do. Might as well see what's on.
Exactly.
Man's going for it. For Brian, you can't really roast him. I mean, have you guys looked at him? Any type of roast might make him rage worse than when losing at Soul Calibur.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I get him confused with the Half-Life creator guy all the time. I kid. I love the show, boys. Keep up the good work. So he's got to
look up this.
You got a picture of
Half-Life.
Gabe Newell. Gabe Newell is his name. It's pretty.
Gabe. I gotta look it up again. Gabe.
Newell.
Everybody do a Google search with me right now.
Yeah.
Newell. That's literally Brian. That's Brian.
I'm going to bed.
Especially this. Oh, there's one with him like long hair. No, this short hair one. The default one that comes up.
The default skin.
Poor Brian. Poor Brian.
Dude, he probably wishes he was Gabe Newell too, man. Well, that guy making mad bang.
Why does 4chan come up when you look at Gabe Newell at Google Images?
Probably because they're big on Half-Life 3. It's like a big meme there. I would assume.
Okay.
Yeah. Aiden, as a side comment, says, I really enjoy Chris Stapleton. So mentally, I distance Bryce from him so that whenever I hear his music, I don't think of Bryce singing, yo!
I'm just going to change my yo intro to Chris Stapleton lyrics each week and force it down Aiden's face.
Do it. See how many weeks it takes you to get through a song. Be curious.
I'll just do one line each week.
Yeah. I want to see how long it takes.
So it'll be one line every month or so. See what I did? Because that's how often I record.
Oh, I got it.
Roast myself.
See, you already won the community challenge because you roast yourself. Brian didn't. But Bryce won. Brian 0.
Yeah.
How about that? Oh shit. Yeah, man. That's it. That's the community challenge. Good job, whammies. Juan and Kurt.
No, not good job.
Good job. Excellent job. You two. Danny boy. I love the fucking picture images. You came in, took Bryce out clean. Define, Fro, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Keep up the good work. Salute. Community challenge for this week. It always comes to this point in the episode, and I always go, you know what, man? I just don't have one. But I think I'm gonna open it up for a discussion for the whammies, because we've had a couple stories on the last few episodes about gamers being mad at companies, being mad at Blizzard, being mad at Bethesda. EA comes up a lot. Do you think, the whammies, do you think gamers are entitled? Not as a meme, as a serious question. Do you think that we expect too much from gaming companies, or do you think that we have a right to be angry about shit when it doesn't go our way? I think that's an interesting discussion. We could have that next week with your input. So let us know in the community challenge. I think that'd be pretty dope.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, down to clown. And I don't know, man, unless you got anything else you want to say there, Bryce. I think we're ready to close her out.
I got nothing. Follow me on Twitter. Follow Flint on Twitter. Those things. Close it out, Flint.
All right. Well, made it to the end of the episode. Thank you very much for listening. If you'd like to listen to more of what we do, you can go to SoundCloud and search up SideQuest Arcade. We're right there. Most other podcasting apps, including iTunes, Google Play, PodBean, whatever. You want to look for us there, you'll find us. We also have a YouTube channel that is finally up to date at the time of releasing this video and audio. The YouTube channel will be up to date with all the episodes and should be up to date for the near future. So if you want to watch your podcast in video form, you can go to youtube.com, search SideQuest Arcade up. We'll be right there in your search mentions. You can check us out there. If you want to follow us on Twitter, you can follow us at SideQuest Arcade. You want to follow Bryce, you can follow him at _Silent Reveries. Mind the underscore. If you want to follow me, you can follow me at Micromanatee. You want to follow Brian, you can follow him at SQA_happiness. And if you want to follow Matt, you can follow him at MadmanMattYT. We also have a Discord server, which is where we get most of our community challenge submissions. I would highly recommend you hop in there, even if you don't want to chat, you just want to lurk and drop a community challenge in every once in a while. We do appreciate you having there. It's a great place, lots of discussion, very friendly spot for the whammies to hang out and kind of converse. And we also have t-shirts if you want to get a SideQuest Arcade t-shirt. Those are still up on Teespring if you search SideQuest Arcade. The links are in every podcast and YouTube video if you're looking for some
fuck yeah, bud.
SQA shirts. I saw some people wearing them at DreamHack. Define had his on. That was pretty dope. You know, I love seeing that shit when the whammies post that. So show your love in any way you want. Follow us on any of those platforms, or just fucking say hi. Come into the Discord, call us idiots. We'll probably be on. Probably respond to you. With that all.
Yo, guess what? Before we go to the end, I know you gave me the option to say something before.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
No, I speak when I want. Okay.
Understandable.
I do all my speaking when I'm interrupting.
Perfect.
It's December 2nd. Bonus community challenge. It's December. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
I accept it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Our gamers are entitled, and is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Throw it in the community challenge. I want to know. Burning question needs to be answered. Coming straight from Silent Reveries. Hell yeah. All right. With all that being said, Brian is not here. And I just called you Brian, and I'm very sorry. But Bryce, thank you very much.
You covered your tracks well. No problem.
Yeah.
I'll be here next week, probably.
Good. I expect to see you there. Man, if you can't submit a community challenge and then not show up, that's not how it works.
You
know, you got to be here and do it.
Unless you're Brian or Matt. I
guess so. Different rules for different podcast hosts, yes. But I better see you next week to find out if Die Hard's Christmas movie. I want to know.
I'm going to be out here throwing projectiles all next episode.
Hell yeah, bro. I'm going to go to bed. I'm not going to thank myself. That's not really my bit.
Thanks, Flint. Thanks.
Appreciate it, man. With all that being said, have a good night, whammies. We'll see you next week. Good night.
Bye-bye.